Mo is back from his travels all around Australia. Where is it? Australia, Indonesia,
just
Cambodia,
Australia.
Vietnam.
Just Australia.
Was it?
Yeah, just Australia.
You seem to be everywhere, man.
No, just Australia. It was very, very nice. But listen, I'm back, and I'm back with a bang. I've got something for you. Can I just borrow this mic for a second, please? I just got a question to ask. Can you do me a favour, Brendan? Just zoom in on this guy's face, yeah? Asad, who's the biggest team in London?
Arsenal.
Thank you.
Are you trying to get the guy killed, man, when he goes back over to...
Let's go on with it.
Was that a bet or something?
Look, we had a bite to it before the game, and he suggested a forfeit, right? So if I lost, I would have had to go on a stadium tour at Chelsea, because he doesn't. And if he lost, he had to admit who the biggest team in London was. So look, he's lived up to it. Fair play to him.
Yeah, respect him.
Yeah.
And he's telling the truth as well.
Exactly.
Right? Now, it was a great win today.
Yeah, it was. But, you know, you're probably not going to like what I'm going to say here, right? But after the game, I thought to myself, look, brilliant win, and so many players really put in a really good performance. But I think to myself, was it really that Arsenal were that good today? You know, was this on level with some of the performances when we battered them 3-0, battered United 3-0, and, you know, the 4-2 against Tottenham earlier on in the season? Was it at that level, or was it a case of actually Chelsea were that bad? And actually, do you know what?
Or was it a case that we made them look so bad?
No.
Because, you know...
But listen,
what's up with these fans, man, who don't like to give a team...
We just
beaten a team that's above us 2-0.
I'm not like that. You know I'm not like that. When Arsenal play brilliant football...
I don't know, maybe you've gone to Australia and you switched, I don't know.
No, listen, you know I'm not like that, but honestly,
What's a great performance? What is a great performance?
When Arsenal played Tottenham earlier on this season, I think that was a brilliant performance. I really think it was more about Arsenal than it was about Tottenham. We played brilliantly, Tottenham played well, but we just did everything we needed to do in that game.
What wasn't brilliant about today's performance?
No, it was great. It was good, but I don't think we were tested. I felt like we played a mid-table team, in all honesty. They had one shot on target, and I'm going to challenge you to tell me what that shot was.
They're above us.
No, I get
They're
that.
above us. They're a good team. They've been on a good run.
Robbie, I get that. But I really feel like Chelsea chucked this game for themselves. If you look at the system that they're playing, if I said to you can choose one defensive midfielder out of any team in this league, who would you choose?
But that's how they've been playing.
Just answer the question.
Kante.
If I said you could choose one left winger out of any team in the league, who would you choose?
Hazard.
Yeah, and they've got the two best players in those positions not playing in those positions.
But Mo, that's how they've been playing all season.
No, listen.
They've been playing like that all season.
They
have.
Not all season.
Let me ask the Chelsea fan.
Not all season.
Is that hold on. Is that not how Chelsea have been playing all season? That Jorginho's been in there, Kante's not been playing.
Jorginho, yes.
Kante's not been playing as a defensive midfielder.
I agree with that one.
Yeah, no, it's mainly been Jorginho playing in Kante's position.
And for a lot of the season, you've been playing with, because from what I hear, every time Morata plays, every Chelsea fan's cussing.
Yeah, but
so they've all
a lot. That's my point.
Yeah, but they've preferred when Hazard's been playing there to Morata, haven't they?
It doesn't work for
No, not anymore. We don't like Hazard being in that false nine. It don't work anymore. It worked.
Him or Morata? Would you rather him or Morata?
I'd rather Hazard on the left and Morata in the middle than Hazard being in that false nine.
But have you not been playing that a lot this season?
Playing it a lot this season, but it's just not working.
And they're above us.
They've also been playing Morata a lot. They've also been playing Morata a lot. My point is, though, what Sarri's trying to do is not working. And today...
It's his business. Who cares?
Robbie, before the game... No, I get that. But I'm just being realistic. Koscielny today, he's been taking a hell of a lot of abuse whilst I've been away. I've been watching from afar, and I think the abuse he's been getting is disrespectful for a brilliant servant at this club. Someone that's actually led so well and scored so many important goals for us. He's taken so much stick. But today, people have looked at him and said, Koscielny's back. He's brilliant. We can play him. He had a good game, but he wasn't challenged. Socrates wasn't challenged. The amount of times that Chelsea got to our final third, Alonso's on the wing, he's looking up, and he's just had to pass it back because they haven't got anyone in the middle. Their system did not work today, and I think it made it increasingly easy for Arsenal to actually get something out of that game. Look, they did have a couple of chances, but in terms of the chances that we created, we had so many. We could have scored 5 or 6 goals. And usually, against a mid-table team, we concede more chances than what we did to Chelsea.
You're being very, very disrespectful to Unai Emery, the manager, who's come up today.
I'm not
being
disrespectful to him
you
at
are.
all.
He's come up today.
Arsenal did well.
He's come up today with a tactical masterclass, right? He has He has nullified, right, Eden Hazard in that game. They nullified Jorginho. They know that everything comes through Jorginho, so they sat on him.
I don't see it like
I know
that,
the
Robbie.
Chelsea fans are nodding their
No,
head.
I don't.
What did Jorginho do in the game
But
today?
what does he ever do? What does he ever do? Jorginho.
They weren't saying that earlier on in the season, were they?
Robbie, Jorginho, right, is El Neni, like El Neni squared. He's very, very tidy. He's a great passer, great receiver of the ball. He'll keep you ticking
So it's
along.
an average
But he
performance by
hasn't
us today.
registered a single assist this year, Jorginho.
Average performance by Arsenal today.
No. A good
Jorginho's at average. How much did he cost, Jorginho?
Or 60 mil? 60 mil?
70 million.
Yeah, no, 60 mil.
How much? 70 million.
No, it wasn't 70, it was like
30, 40 million average player?
Robbie, listen, all I'm saying,
Very average. yeah.
Arsenal played very, very well today, but it wasn't a vintage performance.
No, but
You know,
it was a different
Chelsea
type of
made it
Arsenal.
easy for
I
us.
felt it was a different type of Arsenal performance in which it was a very tactical performance. We got the 2 goals, and then after that, we just said, you know what? We're going to sit on it, and we kept a clean sheet, which was really pleasing for me. We didn't have to go gun-ho at it.
Because we played a very, very toothless team. And even then, they did get a couple of chances. But as I said to you earlier, what was the one shot they had on target?
In the second half, they hardly had anything on
but
target.
they had one shot on target. What was it?
Because as they got towards our box, we kept them at bay. We were putting in blocks. We were denying them space. It was a brilliant defensive performance by Arsenal.
It wasn't a brilliant defensive performance by Arsenal because it wasn't a good attacking performance by Chelsea. They were toothless. And my point is, look, Arsenal...
We made them toothless.
No, I disagree. I disagree. What made them toothless is that they've got the best left winger in the Premier League trying to play back to goal as a false 9. It doesn't work. If they had Giroud back to goal, one of the best back to goal strikers in the league, and the manager saying to him, I want you to bring in Willian, I want you to bring in Hazard, Kovacic, Barkley into the game, they would be dangerous.
Been on a decent run recently, innit, Chelsea?
No, yeah, but we get our wins and they're not really.
You've been on a decent run, yes or no?
Yes, yeah. If you look at the results, yes.
You're winning most of the games. With the same team that we saw today.
We've been struggling, but we've
been winning them, yeah?
We're winning, yes.
So we played well, and Chelsea were rubbish, and that is what I'd say. And what I want to see now when Chelsea play Tottenham is flipping stick to your strengths. You know, it seems like he's decided Jorginho is going to play where he wants him to play, and Kante has to go
Who gives
anywhere.
a toss about Chelsea anyway?
But
Right, I don't care.
But
I don't care.
I'm looking at it from an Arsenal fan's point of view, saying, look, realistically, does this mean all of a sudden we're at a different level? No. I'm saying we played well. It is a step forward.
It's a step forward after last week's very poor performance at West Ham.
But
we want to see a reaction from our players. We got it today. I felt they worked their socks off. It was a different type of performance. It wasn't like that swashbuckling, exciting performance like what we saw against Tottenham.
Yes,
but for me,
that's what I'm saying.
I almost enjoyed this more because we kept a clean sheet
100%,
and we
100%,
nullified Chelsea, and I like that.
100%.
And it's that type of performance that we got to start putting in more and more.
The things that I enjoyed about this performance in the first half, the level of intensity when we wanted to win that game was absolutely phenomenal. Lacazette, the work rate was on point. Aubameyang, he was playing like the defender we all want. It was incredible. He was winning the ball everywhere on the pitch. The moment that got us the lead, Lacazette, 4 touches, each and every one of them immaculate. The ball in from Bellerin wasn't even that great, and Lacazette has killed it dead. 2 touches set the shot. And have you ever seen a better striker at that near post finish? I mean, he's incredible. Before that ball's even left his laces almost, the keeper's dead. You can't do anything about it. It's incredible. It reminds you of Batistuta from that near post finish. It's ferocious the way he finishes that.
Let me just ask you finally, can we get into the top 4?
Yeah, of course.
It's going to be tough. You know what I mean? You've still got Chelsea there, still ahead of us, remember.
Yeah.
Man United are coming up hot now. You know, Tottenham are still up there, but it's a bit shaky with a few teams. So can we get into that top 4, which is the aim?
Yeah, 100%. Look, if Chelsea had won today and it was 9 points, I say generally it'd be over that top 4 race. Yeah, but now listen, the way Chelsea are playing, the way they're struggling with the stupid system Sarri's trying to play, I expect them to drop points.
Well, they might have Higuain in.
They might have, yeah, and that could change things. But I do expect them to drop points based on what I'm seeing from them today in the last few weeks. With Man United, look, there's a massive resurgence that's going on over there, and I'm nervous for Friday. I was also nervous about today, and we've done the business today, so hopefully we can do the same on Friday. But there's everything to play for now, and the difficulty with that now is that if we lost today, and then we have United on Friday in the FA Cup, we could say, all right, let's prioritise the FA Cup because, you know, rather try and win the FA Cup than struggle and not get top 4 in the Premier League. Now that the top 4 race is bang on again, now I kind of think, what's Emery going to do? Is he going to be a bit more cautious in the FA Cup and rest a few more players? Because we've got every chance now of getting top four. And we have to hope we do that, but we still need to prioritise Europa League. That's what's going to be getting us into Champions League football as well. So look, fingers crossed, best case scenario right now, Europa League, FA Cup and top four. That would be amazing. But as long as we get Champions League qualification and one trophy, then I'll be very, very happy from this season.